Hello, welcome again. I'm Jason Grininger with RealSolutions.me, and I'm here to talk to you about educational excellence. You may be wondering, what is that? What are we going to do here? What's educational excellence? Well, 18% of profits from every property goes towards that property school district. And what that means is we help provide and augment the needs of the schools with guidance. What that really means is we're not just going to hand the money to the school districts. We're going to actually use an open source community project to help decide how those funds are spent. For example, if there's only one home in a school district and there's a couple $1,000s going to it into that year, perhaps the greatest need is textbooks for fourth graders, in which case we'll take care of that. When there's more funds available, the community is going to be able to make a little bit more educated decision on how they want educational excellence in their school district. For example, there was a time when we chose the best people in our community to educate our children. Meaning that if you were the best entrepreneur or one of the better bankers, or the community would seek you out and have you educate their children. It doesn't seem to be done as much these days. And that's just one possible example. Once the funds are there, the community's open source project is going to help decide what's done anyway. If they decide that a junior high students need to be in a class with their parents taking financial education courses, then that's what we'll help create. Our job is to provide the funds and the open source forum to help make educational excellence happen. Our goal, of course, is to provide input on how that's spent, including financial education. I believe that's very important, something that our schools need. And also a few other aspects of education I think are somewhat lacking. But imagine this. Imagine your high school down the street. Imagine when you were in that high school. Imagine if 50 students there were earning passive income by doing it and learning a different way of living. There's many avenues of passive income or cash flow, and that's a different way to live. It's not a 9 to 5, it's not a get out and work and spend your time for dollars. It is an effort to put money into a project, a business, real estate, whatever that is, so that money comes back to you. It's making money work for you. And that's part of financial education, knowing about and how to create situations like that. We want to teach that. Imagine if you knew that when you were in high school. Imagine if you knew what it was to have income coming into you without going out for it. I think that kind of education is priceless. And I'm happy to be part of being able to provide that. And that's why I created this company. And I'm very proud of it. It's something it's an opus of mine to try and create change and quality. It's time communities stepped up and took control of their education and said, no, this is great, I appreciate what my government has done, I appreciate what my community has done, but I need to step up and make sure this is better. And that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of businesses out there that used to say have a tithing to their church or their group needs, and this is mine.